Hey guys, welcome back to AGDaily15. So today is probably one of the rare days where I'm not doing a voiceover for a video. So yeah, and every time I try to be professional, there's always something that just doesn't look professional, but that is okay. So today I want to teach you guys how to curl your American Girl doll's hair. So as we can see, we have this Truly Me, I believe it's 41, or at the time this was like my American Girl. But yeah, so you know, she has good legs. You know, she's pretty clean. I already cleaned her and I already washed her hair. But it's pretty frizzy and it's pretty dry feeling because of all the frizz that it has going on. So I'm gonna be straightening it and then re-curling her hair. So I just wanna do a quick little tutorial on that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and phone a friend. I've done this to Rebecca, and even though you probably can't see all too well, her hair is, you know, pretty nice and curly again. It was really frizzy at some point. So yeah, today I'm just gonna be doing it on this Truly Me doll, and hopefully all goes well. So yeah, per usual, I am using this Conair hair straightener on the lowest heat setting, and this Conair, I believe it is a 1-inch curling iron on the lowest heat setting. So just twist. It used to have numbers on it, but it's really old, so you know, it's disintegrating, as you can see here. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna be using that also on the lowest heat setting. You will also need a brush. I'll be using my American Girl brush, and if you want a spray bottle. Before I start, I would like to show you guys the condition of her hair. So as you can see, if I take a small little piece, I could like twirl around, but yeah, it is pretty much really frizzy at the end. And I know somebody's gonna, you know, kind of try and attack me and be like, what do you mean her hair is perfectly fine? Yeah, it could be a bit better. I am just really a professionalist when it comes to my dolls, so, or actually perfectionist, so I don't see this as being perfect. Her hair just simply doesn't really hold a curl anymore, although, you know, it has that wave. It's just not really curly. So over time, a lot of the times American Girl doll hair just bends in unnatural ways, and that creates frizz, is that the hair isn't going the direction that it's supposed to anymore. So that is simply what you're fixing when you're using heat on the hair. And it is a permanent fix for as long as you take good care of the hair after you do this. But yes, there is some frizzy bits in there, and I just want to go in and fix that out. Her hair also has a hard time curling the correct way, so that is just what I'll be showing you guys, how to do that properly and whatnot. But yeah, it's not really a nice strong curl anymore. So I will be taking my flat iron and going straight down on this hair. And just go over it a couple amount of times. And then we see the ends, and we want to make sure that they are as straight as we can get them. So if they're not super straight and super smooth, just keep trying to go over them again until you can get them as straight as can be. And if the hair isn't getting completely straight, just spritz it down with some water and then run it over with your flat iron again. And now it should be ready to curl. And now I'm going to spritz the hair one more time, and I'm just going to make sure that that is completely through. Now you want to make sure that you take a nice small section. This is pretty thin, so we should be all good. Now take your curling iron and make it look like it's whispering. Now remember that movement. Now you're going to open your curling iron and slide it through and close that. And then you're going to twist it. Twist the curling iron and do that same motion that we just practiced. Again and again and again and again and again and again. This makes it so that the hair slips a little bit so that it's not pulling it out. And then once you get it all tucked in around, you could see it. We're just gonna wait a couple seconds and make sure it's, you know, nice and hot. Just don't burn yourself, be very careful. And I'm going to press it a little and spin 360. Start to slide it out. And make sure you hold it, because if you don't hold it, it'll just fall right out. You gotta let it cool in your hand. And then, once you let it cool and you press it a little, you can let it down. And you have a pretty little curl. Check it out. Now I'm going to take another small little section here. And don't worry, she's not balding, that's just her wig cap. And I'm going to spritz down the hair. And again, I'm going to take my brush, make sure that the hair is really nice and smooth. And I'm going to grab it from up here. I'm gonna hold it right there because there's tiny little short hairs that even go up here. And I'm going to get my flat iron and clamp it and pull down slowly. And then I might actually need to do a couple more passes. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And now I'm going to spray her hair again and brush it through. And I'm going to take my curling iron, and remember, practice doing this. It's like making it whisper. And then you're going to open it, put it here, and make sure that the hair goes to the left away from her face. And then you're gonna do the little talking motion. Hold it at least for around 10 seconds. And once I make sure that it's heated, I open it a little bit and twist to unravel it. And I hold it in my hand. I let it cool for a little. And after it's cooled, I let it down. And there you go. You have another curl. And now I'm going to repeat this on the rest of her hair. So I'll be back when I'm done. So I am halfway done, and this is the side that I have curled so far, and this is the side that I haven't. So I just wanted to show you guys a quick little difference before I do the other side. So now I'm going to be taking a piece of hair from over here, and I wanted to show you guys, I'm going to make sure to curl her hair away from her face. So again, per usual, I'm going to take a small section, spritz it down with water, and brush it through again. And taking my flat iron on the lowest heat setting, I'm just gonna make sure that I get it nice and straight. And now that I have this small section, I am going to be curling it, but like I said, we're going to be curling it away from her face. So what that means is, instead of curling it this way into her face, we're going to be curling it this way away from her face. So I'm going to open my curling iron, put it in, close, and make sure that the hair goes this way over here. I'm going to just do the talking thingy. As you can see, it's ending up here. That's perfect. That's what we want. Just gonna make sure that it's perfect. I'm gonna hold it for a little bit. And now I'm going to take it out, and I'm going to kind of open and twist so that way it comes out neat. And then I'm going to unravel the curl once it's cooled away from her face. So you can see it's curling away from her face. So I am now done with her hair, and this is what her curls look like. They look a lot better than what we started with, and I'm really happy. So I'm just gonna turn around so you guys can see the back of her curls. So yeah, and there is that. I just kind of need to style them, but I'm just gonna let them sit. I'm not gonna brush them out for about at least 2 days, and I'm just gonna let her hair kind of stay in this resting position before I brush through and like finger curl her hair. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.